Okay. You were good. It started. Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna call this meeting to order. We're not gonna have executive session tonight, so that is not on there. Open public sessions. We're gonna go with flag salute. Is it already?
Right here.
Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Attendance.
Ellie,
Here.
Kip, Brenda, Nick,
Here.
Lacey,
Here.
Carla,
Here.
Roger,
Here.
Andy,
Here.
Amanda. Excused.
Okay, 3.4, approval of agenda. I need a motion in a second and we need to amend. I'll make a motion, feel free. 1 second. Amendment is going to be on our consent agenda 6.8.
Approval of Roger Franklin and Philip Etchings travel to Wilsonville August 6th and 7th for training to go to the breakthrough first.
Kip. Lacey.
Hi. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know what to sign up.
That's just a sheet, you're fine.
I appreciate your reply today. Is that your reply or is it Ms. Henry?
Listen.
You formulated that letter?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have lots of questions. What districts did you guys contact about? The
North Carolina, Union, Embler, LaGrange. You want to tell us?
Thank you. Very few of my questions were answered. It was a whole bunch of word lettuce, just kind of dancing around them. The first question I has, is there a lack of court or is you guys have no concern about increasing a line item by 100 and some more than 150%? As a board, you have no concern about that?
So how is my reply verified?
Because you didn't really answer what your concerns were as a board.
I think on that line item that you're talking about specifically, and we're always concerned with making any adjustments to anything, but when we're looking at the tuition reimbursement, because we could only do such a small COLA increases, where how can we still provide value to our employees via training, so are we being competitive with other districts? Are we even lying with other districts?
And you feel like LaGrange and Umatilla are a good comparison?
I think more so when we look at like North Carolina are more of our surroundings.
That was my question. And so you believe LaGrange and Umatilla are a good comparison?
No, I was just calling in general because I've had communication with them. They just break down stuff for me so we can just see what other school districts are doing.
I asked about iReady. I know what iReady is. That was a very lengthy explanation of what it is. My question was, does the board find a lack of correlation concerning? Because if you have a diagnostic and you're using the diagnostic to change instruction, then you would want to see those two lining up. So if you have a diagnostic that the kids are finishing clear up here and their state test is clear down here, that you should be really concerned. And in the statement, I believe it said that there's really no correlation somewhere in here. So there's no correlation. There should be. Second part of my question was, how is accountability being maintained? Who's going in the classroom to see that they're using the program appropriately?
That would be me.
And how often are you in the classroom?
Not nearly often, no.
Okay, thank
I
you.
wish I had more time.
Thank you. And then my third part of that question was, have any of the board members observed iReady and the way it's being implemented?
Just based on what my kids are, what I'm seeing from me.
Okay, that's not what my question was. Have any of the board members
No.
observed iReady? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I also asked what the cost was, but I didn't get an answer there.
Yeah, I don't have that off the top of my head.
So when I asked for Miss Head's calendar hours, that wasn't just for me. Every parent that calls and complains, I tell them to call the school and go see Miss Head. They can't catch her there. So it says that she's available from 8 to 4 at the elementary school. I stopped 12 times last spring and she was never there. Not once, 12 times. And 8 to 4 is less than the staff. So those are just my comments on my questions that I asked that were not answered. I have 3 questions I'll send to you guys so you can figure out how you're going to reply. One, is there a specific form to request a financial accounting of a specific event? I've got several parents and staff members wanting to know the cost of something. If so, where's the form? And if not, where does the request go?
Sorry.
That would the business office, correct? To Amanda?
Yeah.
Thank you. The cost of iReady is the second one. And I would hope that the board has got a plan in place to pursue the students who left the district. That was more than 85 students who left the district in the last 2 years. When you take that and multiply it by what we receive in funding per student, that's a pretty big chunk of money. So I just want to know what the student's plan is to pursue those, or this board's plan is to pursue those students and try to get them back in the district. That's all I have.
I just want to clarify something. So the 8 to 4 hours, those are summer hours, not school, not regular school time, like school year hours.
I can care less what your summer hours are. I was asking about the school hours.
Okay. I just wanted to.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I do have one more. Where can I find the recordings?
Those are being uploaded with us changing to the new website platforms. They did not transfer over. I met with IT today and those are being fixed.
Thank you.
You want to email your question?
I will, yes.
Okay, consent agenda. Board minutes from June 15th, 2026. 6.2 recommendation HR report approval. 6.3 approval of Broadway Franklin Department Head, August 7th to the breakthrough coaching in Wilsonville. We do need a motion and a second and we need to amend minutes. Okay, so in the amendment for the board minutes for June 15, 6.3, the approval of Roger Franklin, not excluding the contract, amending to state the date change by our business manager.
Okay, Ellie,
Aye.
Kip,
Aye.
Brenda,
Aye.
Nick,
Aye.
Lacey.
Aye. And there's no, you know, do we? Nope. No. Information on the record questions. So admin report. Yeah, the reading auditors are the same. Okay, there's your report. Perfect. So do they want to read or read? They're online. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Roger,
we can hear
can-
you. Sorry, but we can
Can you turn up the?
try to read it to you of how we're entering internet jumpy here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so Miss Zink will try to read it because it's jumpy.
It doesn't go up any higher.
Are you guys ready? Are we having technical difficulties? Are we good?
You're good. I'm just trying to turn up the volume.
Oh, okay. All right, so the student schedules for grades 7 through 12 for next year have been completed with the exception of wind period. So those wind period will be assigned once we get back, depending on, again, scores and assessment, grades and all that. So they'll go with specific teacher and align with their group. I have scheduled the ASVAB for November 4th and the SAT, PSAT, and MSQT, and then the PSAT for 9th grade. And so the seniors will take it October 1st, the juniors will take it October 7th, 10th grade, October 8th, and the 9th graders will take the PSAT October 6th. And then we've been working on a schedule for wind period, Monday through Thursdays. And if you see the attachment, this is kind of what we are working with. We're still making some changes, but this is more or less what we are, going to go and focus on each month. So August, you can see September, October. One of the things though that we were discussing after I had sent this was a testing preparation. So we're actually going to do that all year, not just in March. So we'll have teachers and students working on the testing preparation August through March.
Mm-hmm. And because we looked at the student scores with the staff 3 times this year, probably with other teachers, math and to our reading 4 or 5 times, due to trying to grouping them, get them in a Squashing aid time to be in during a class period. We was also giving them lots of tutoring, and so we are going to be setting up those increments of with those our para pros working with our math and through English teachers, but also providing the parents with the information monthly to show them that what we are doing, but also we are hopefully the scores will come up. It just isn't one assessment tool that you got to use. I mean, you have to use a 2 to 3 to just our kids' abilities, from our reading to our our writing to our science and to our math. But the one other piece that wasn't happening that we put in was the man's little hierarchy of need, building an SEL daily with our kids, and then with our parents and their community. So hopefully we will also see a rise of attendance, but also and the awareness of the parents constantly asking us questions too. So questions.
Financial report is excused. And Carla.
So attached, you'll see the superintendent report. As we did in our work session today, been working on the strategic plan and the accompanying survey. Working with Susan Isaacs to schedule her for safe and civil schools training that will occur both district-wide and also individually with our foundations teams in both buildings. Working on mandatory state reports, completing the master schedule for the elementary to include library time,
Yay.
at the elementary. And scheduling with our new amazing parent volunteer that will be serving in there, which we're excited about. Scheduling regular weekly and weekly meetings with our directors and our administrators, PD time for the entire year. Getting everything lined out so that way, hopefully, the goal is to be able to carve out blocks of time for more time for me as the building administrator to be regularly within classrooms on a regular basis, as well as scheduling DLC time for the teachers during the day. That way they do not have to sacrifice their time after school. So that way we can schedule that within their normal day. Continue to evaluate school year 2026 data to present to staff in August, so that way we can use that to drive instruction. Planning for the upcoming year, looking forward to the new challenges, input, feedback, and building things and getting things in place for our new staff and the new schedule. Okay.
Oh, hey, yeah, when we had the kids evacuate down here, Demi was a rock star and sat down here with those kids for hours. When I came down and she coordinated with me and got blankets for them. What I heard, they really, really appreciate this.
All right. All right, adjourn 6:16.
Okay, so then on this, you go, you can click on this and you go and make. Stop it. Stop.